If your wife or girlfriend is slipping through your fingers and you can start to sense that she's actually saying things like, I need space or I need time to figure myself out, watch this video. So as a dating coach for the last 3 years, I've dealt with many people in this exact scenario because as you can imagine, people are most emotionally motivated to fix something when there's a lot of pain there, right? And so they come to me. So the first thing you have to understand is that most guys in this position are tempted to shoulder all the responsibility for everything that ever went wrong in the relationship. And they start thinking about what they could do differently, what they did wrong in the past, which is good, right? They should know these things and be empathetic for it for later purposes, okay? But when the girl's asking for space and you're going down your head about, how can you just fix everything, okay? A lot of times it can be pure madness simply because, the girl had a lot of things that she needed to work on as well. For example, if you had perfect communication cooperation, probably wouldn't be in these shoes to begin with, right? So that means that there's some things on the girl's side of the house that also need to be worked on, and you cannot, as an individual, shoulder all the responsibility for the breakdown. So be aware of that and do not take an entirely apologetic frame with that girl because you're going to lose points. You're going to come off as needy, and chances are you're out of touch with reality because you're enduring a lot of emotional pain at the moment. Now, on that same note, as most guys will think about, what could have been done differently, they start thinking about what can they do to bring you both back together, right? So you're probably thinking, anytime that you interact with her, oh, should I say good morning? Should I say good night? Oh, now it's her birthday. Should I say happy birthday? You're trying to think of all these little ways to make gestures and bring you back together, okay? But you need to understand that mentality of you putting in all the elbow grease in this, at this point where she's asked for space is going to have the exact opposite effect of you guys getting back together. Now, when a girl asks for space, the worst thing that you could ever do is not give it to her, okay? Now, we feel a danger in that because we feel like if we give her space, that's going to allow her to go out and check out some other guy or whatever, spend time with some other guy. And then we're going to feel like we're going to lose her because in that moment, we're not with her, right? And she's with somebody else. She's choosing somebody else over us or whatever, right? And it feels really dangerous. But the fact of the matter is that with that new person, she hasn't built a connection with yet. She doesn't have an emotional history with them yet. And most guys make mistakes in their dating life so much to where girls write off guys really fast. So as an ex-boyfriend or as an ex-husband or somebody that, is separated from their partner, okay, you have an upper hand on the average single guy because most single guys make so many mistakes and getting written off by women so quickly. So you have to have this attitude that you are her best option and that you'll give her the space she needs, that where over time she'll figure this out. Probably won't be that long. Might be longer than what you want to endure from an emotional standpoint. But that's the name of the game at this point. You must